All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to introduce us to the first episode of the world-famous Tub Talks. The first episode, we needed somebody, and in this case, I didn't know we were going to get two people. And at first, we had this guy. His name is Carson Spooner, and we'll get into his backstory later. But we also got Tanner Hudson right here. And how are you guys feeling? I mean, this is a good setting to be in, and just anything you want to talk about, we can talk about, and we're gonna talk about past experiences, present experience, and hopefully future experiences. So, how are you guys feeling right now in the tub? How does it feel?
Pretty good. A little hot, but I'm ready to get things rolling.
Yeah, it's 104 right now. You can tell I'm sweating a little bit, but
it's hot.
It's hot. We got some bubbles.
Yeah.
For
The
it.
bubbles are
I
flowing,
would say
yeah.
it's the right temperature for what we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
I'm ready for
it's
it.
100% the right temperature what we're talking about. So, for the viewers out there who don't know why I have a bag over my hand, is well, in the pre-show, I was wielding a knife and I thought I was going straight samurai, and I sliced a thumb, so we're thumb out of water today.
Went full retard. Full retard.
But you never go full retard.
You went full retard.
It's close.
Well, I mean, why would you think I went full retard?
I mean, you had scissors and you used a full knife to cut open a box.
I also sharpened the knife too.
Yeah,
I actually
not very
sharpened the
smart. We
knife
ain't cutting no steak.
before I started to open up the package.
What's that rule? Like, don't cut towards yourself?
And that's exactly what I did. And you know what? You know what's bad about that? I was thinking about that too. I was like, I'm cutting towards myself because I missed 2 times, and then on the 3rd time, it just
You know, I was watching you the whole time and I didn't say anything because I thought you had it.
yeah.
And I went away for a second. Next thing you know, you had a thing over your hand, and I was like,
And just I'm you know what? At least I didn't cut the entire thumb off, but I don't think we're in stitches at this point, but we're thumb out of water just for the precaution, so we don't get any disease or anything like that.
Yeah. Bad friend moment for me. I wasn't there. I was jumping in the pool trying to throw the dog in the pool.
You were trying to throw the dog in the pool?
I was there. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Layla?
Layla, she was almost there.
thank
Is
God
she,
we got
is
the
she
lines,
around?
though.
Is she around?
She's not. She's
Hefe, is she around?
Check though.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Layla
We need a
back
guest
here in
appearance
the
from
shot.
Layla
Yeah.
at some point, but no, yeah, don't cut towards yourself, man.
Yeah, it was cutting away from myself. My hand was leading it, and then I just it was one of those.
That's
where
true.
it
If you're
just-
cutting this way, is it really towards yourself?
I was cutting
cut to
out.
the
I was
left
cutting
of
out, but my
yourself.
hand
No.
was leading it.
Yeah, so it wasn't really towards yourself.
It wasn't towards myself like I was going to stab myself in the stomach, but
Yeah,
like
see, that passes. I think that passes.
yeah. I mean, it's not bad. Oh, here's Layla right here. We got it. Layla,
Oh,
come here.
can we get a Layla introduction?
Layla, come here.
Layla for the girls.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is the dog right here. That she's a beauty.
She's a babe.
She's a beauty. She's been here since the beginning, and she's Tub Talks through and through. That's all she cares about is just people hanging out, having a good time in the tub, just
Should we
talking.
do a little intro for Layla? What's Layla's intro?
Yeah, where you from?
Where are you from?
What you doing?
Oh, she's born and raised Southern California, but then moved to Texas, where we're located right now.
Good spot.
Yeah, she's excited about it. She's forgiven you. I think she's
How about the
forgiven you.
intro for the whole tub? You want to start off, Spooner?
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah,
I like
all
the
right,
intro.
we'll do this,
Yeah,
we'll
I
do
like
this.
I like an intro. I like an intro.
Carson
Intro.
Spooner, originally from Southern
I
California.
like how he's looking at the camera like he's like talking to like the people.
Originally from Southern
Okay.
California, where most of these boys are from.
Yeah.
Grew up there, 18 years. Played lacrosse my whole life. Now play Division I lacrosse at Sacred Heart.
I like you're doing like a Skype interview right now.
I'm used to the Zoom, still in school. You gotta look at the camera.
Yes, and that's
if you're not
what,
looking at
that's
the
another
camera,
question
they
I'm gonna
think
ask you
you're
about
fake.
is the Zoom University
Oh my
stuff.
god.
Exactly, you gotta do a bunch of stuff on there.
So this guy's still in college. You and I graduated. Well, you graduated a long time
A
ago.
long time ago.
Probably what 3 years ago?
3 years ago, I went to the
University
For the
of-
viewers, I guess I'll look at the camera too.
Yeah.
University of South Carolina.
Jane Cox.
Kind of a mutt where I grew up because my dad was Colonel in the Marine Corps. Bounced around whole East Coast, West Coast,
Right.
you name it. Lived out with you guys at
Yep.
Carlsbad for a little bit.
Yep.
Went to high school in Virginia, but actually picked up lacrosse there, which was fun. And yeah, went down to South Carolina, lived in Jacksonville Beach for a little bit. Great times there. We'll sure something will come up with that later. But
Oh,
yeah,
it'll
now
definitely come
I'm
up.
a resident of Fort Worth, Texas. So I'm proud Texan.
So
Proud
he's
Texan.
a new Texan. You're a new Texan.
I'm a new Texan. Yes, sir.
Okay. You're a new Texan, but you don't live here full time yet.
Cali, Texan.
I don't know where I'm going.
You're all over the map because
I am.
you jump basically from Southern California to Texas, and then right to Sacred Heart,
Connecticut, yeah.
Yeah, Connecticut. So what's your experience like being a?
Well, hold on, let's pause real quick.
Okay, yeah.
I heard Connecticut's famous for pizza. What's the deal?
Oh,
there?
yeah.
What can we talk about?
Frank and Pepe's,
Honestly,
right? Frank
like
and
a lot
Pepe's.
of people,
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
a lot of people call Frank Pepe's, but I got to shout out to Sally's Pizza.
Okay.
Sally's.
You guys are the best. You're on my #1 rating.
Yeah.
But I will
Ooh,
say that
big
Connecticut,
stock.
New Jersey, New York pizza beats any kind of pizza anywhere else.
Stock rising.
Yes.
So you're saying Connecticut pizza is hands down better than New
Oh
York
yeah,
City,
it's that
whatever.
coal oven pizza. It defeats any other pizza I can find.
Why?
It's because it's coal oven, so I mean it's just the way they cook it, and the way it's like how the crust is made.
Okay.
It's just different. How the flour and everything's different. So
The flour's different.
the flour is
It all
different.
starts with the heart, I bet.
It does.
Family.
I feel like a lot of people
Whoever
too,
Sally
like a lot
is.
of families, like when they make their restaurants, it's different than the West Coast. They put all their efforts into it instead of West Coast.
Well, any New Yorker would be upset that you just compared East Coast pizza to West Coast pizza.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still, like they got to know that.
Okay, but all right. So if you're saying that
And I'm coming from the West Coast, and I am saying that East Coast pizza is better.
That's
So,
big.
I mean-
that's big. That's
But I've also
something
I've been California, Texas, and lights are down.
to say. It's good.
California,
It's good.
Texas,
We're
and
drunk.
Connecticut, and I'm saying that just East Coast pizza is different. I don't know
yeah,
why.
it's definitely different. I think the best pizza I ever had was this one place called it was right off 15th Street in the city. It was Angelo's. Angelo's Pizza right off South Central Avenue right there. And El Prez Portnoy gave it a 9.3 on that app.
So did Sally's.
And then, but he also gave
did
yeah, but
Sally's.
he gave the same score on Sally's, and that's the best score he's
he
given,
said
right?
Connecticut pizza is one of the best pizzas in the whole world.
He
He said that for a fact. If you look at one of his videos, I bet one of the Sally's videos, he says Connecticut's pizza is the best known around anywhere he's ever been.
That's what I've heard.
Okay. Well, Tanner, South Carolina. I mean, so you do 4 years there. Columbia.
Yep.
I've been there one time before, but I never really got. I mean, it was there during summer. Like the school wasn't in session. There wasn't like a bunch of kids going around going to bars and all that stuff. But would you say that you guys have more of a bar scene downtown, or is it considered like a food, more like a travel
100%
versus?
spot on where you want. Bar scene central.
Okay.
I mean, you can't get away without. I mean, you're a 65-year-old man. My grandparents still live there.
Yeah.
You walk into any restaurant down there, it's a bar.
Yeah.
Bar food, it's
Right.
everything. But I mean, it's palmetto steak. You got pimento cheese, fried
Yeah.
jalapenos. I mean, you got it all, right?
Are you a pimento fan?
You know, I am. I'm a huge pimento fan. I would say pimento cheese on a burger is interesting. I'm a big like whiskey burger type guy. You know, barbecue sauce, jalapeno. But you add some pimento cheese, that gives it some Carolina taste. I would say for sure.
I like the spicy factor with the pimento, but for some reason I don't know if the creamy with the spicy just got to me. But like when I tried it for the first time when I went to the University of Mississippi, I was just like, I don't know about this. Like, it's just
I don't know if it takes over for like cheddar or American on a burger. I don't think it can replace that. But you know, starting out with an appetizer is pretty good taste of Carolina.
yeah. I mean, what would you do if you're going appetizer? Would you go like cracker with it if you're just going straight pimento?
Oh man, I mean, a lot of people will serve tortilla chips. I think that's Bush League. You know, a warm Ritz cracker or a pita chip. Pita chip's probably like the most common.
Yeah.
I'd say. If I'm sitting at home, maybe a little pretzel chip action.
Mm-hmm.
Everything pretzel. That's always good.
You get the salty factor mixed in with the creamy with the spice.
Salty
Yep.
and onion action.
I like
yeah,
that,
it's
yeah.
good. It's good. But I like the jalapeno pimento the best for sure. You gotta add some heat to it. You can't just have normal pimento.
Well, I already assumed that pimento was spicy by itself. Didn't they already have the chilies? But they actually add jalapeno.
That's an over assumption. Yeah. 100%.
Really?
Yeah. They
Then I obviously haven't had that much pimento.
Well, you've had the good pimento. That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah, the normal pimento. It's good. It's good.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
I mean, still.
Okay, well, we can talk about different cheeses. I mean, I can get to cheddar later, but we got Hefe. Hefe needs a whiteboard. We got a whiteboard talk right Bring some bags if you slice your finger open.
Bring some bags. Oh my gosh! Shout out to what we might name this podcast. Yeah.
I think
I'm not dropping it early.
It could be thumb out of water.
That would be great.
Yeah, I mean, because I have to keep this thing out. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't want an infection. I don't know an infection or anything like that.
Yeah, that's probably nice. We'll get some of that. Oh yeah.
We only need a few more minutes.
You can't control the temp.
It's fucking 100 degrees
We should
outside.
get that in the bloopers. Just fucking spraying each other with cold water.
Dude, I mean, we're just sweating bullets in here.
We're like manatees, just drinking the herd.
Oh my god.
We're just going with one camera, boys.
Yeah, we've been live this entire time, and we're just talking to each other. We're not talking to
No,
you.
yeah, I'm not.
This is Tub Talks,
Talks.
and we're gonna get Carson involved eventually.
Yeah, I think we need to ask about the header,
We'll ask him about the header.
famous header.
Of course, we'll ask him about the
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
All right, we're live.
But we would like to hear 15th Street, Fort Worth,
7th
Street.
7th.
I mean, you know,
You were
I'd love
probably
to hear
on
about
15th
this.
Street.
I thought
when
I was
we
on
talked.
15th Street.
You thought you were on 15th Street. So I guess I'll kick it off. We had a good day. I was golfing with the boys. Brian was soccer out in Arlington. Or?
I wasn't playing.
No, you weren't playing.
I was
but
watching.
We were watching it. What was the?
It was the team's
Was
called
the European League or?
No, the team's called North Texas.
North
It's
Texas,
FC Dallas's minor league affiliate.
Dallas minor.
Yeah.
So I coming home from golf, happened to be on the way home. Texting Brian. I'm like, hey man, you want to hang out? I got nothing going on.
Yeah.
I had a couple beers on the course. I'm like, I want to keep it going, right? Good to drive home. Blah blah blah. We're going, and Brian hits me back. He's like, yeah, I'm at the stadium. I was like, perfect. It's right off my exit. Boom. Go pick him up. He's having fun. He's chanting. What were you chanting? Oh, or what was it? Oi, mate.
No, I just kept saying "Oi, prick."
Oi, prick.
Oi, prick.
Oi, prick.
I was hanging out with some British people throughout the day, so like I was just.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
But
It basically means like, "What's up, fucker?"
And in between songs, he's like, "Oi, throw this on!" And I'm like, "What?
Yeah,
Did I just pick up a Brit? Where am I?"
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now?
yeah.
We're in the middle of Texas. This is great. So we get back to my place. We're having a good time. Ruben comes over. Shout out Ruben
Ruben's a certified beauty.
He's a certified beauty.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. And we tangle with this girl named Sally. Beat her, right?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Kind of
Sally.
a beater.
Yeah,
like,
blonde,
really-
blonde girl. Yep.
Yeah, she's a nice girl, but
Yeah.
a little bit of scratched up visor, if I'm allowed to say that.
Yep.
She's
I like
a good
that.
girl though. Good girl though. I like.
Wait, scratch up. Have you heard that saying? Scratch up visor.
So,
I don't
like,
think I've heard that.
I like
saying.
that though. That's
Here's
new.
how. Here's how you go with that. Rocking body. It's just a little. There's a little something going on.
Little
with
trash
it.
bag.
Well, yeah, a little bit of trash bag. You don't want to be
bag.
too mean, but
Yeah.
she put a visor on and be scratched up.
Okay, yes, I like
It's
that.
not see-through.
I like that.
Anyways, we're hanging out, having beers. We go out, and Brian is off his can, having a great time. But having a great time, still like can comprehend, like fine, right? But these two girls come up. They're all working for this insurance company. There's actually about like probably 12 of them. And Brian and I.
So
you know,
wait,
just-
so they're working for the devil.
yeah, pretty much. And we're just heat seeking, right? We just feel it out, just kind of. I don't know. It probably comes to you. Maybe comes to you too. I gotta seek it out a little bit, like the girls. But anyways, we sit down. 12 girls. Probably 8 are smoking.
Yeah.
2 of them are twins.
Yeah.
Rock solid.
Yep.
Like talking 9s. Solid 9s, right? Brian sits in between them. They're having a dandy old time talking. And, the conversation starts elevating. Like, it goes from, like, hey, how are you, to, like, hey, like, what size pants are you wearing type thing. It's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Brian's like, hey, let's get another beer. I'm like, yeah, let's get another beer. Next thing I know, the next beer turns into, where the fuck is Brian?
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Gone
and
MIA.
I'm,
happens.
and I'm
Gone
chirp,
MIA.
and I, you know, and I have a girlfriend, and
Yeah.
not, you know, whatever. Just I'm still having fun chirping them and
Yeah.
flirting and whatnot. And you know, Brian's sitting in the, he comes back, he's sitting in the middle again. It's like the conversation's like blown up completely. He sits back down, and it's like gone. They're like, oh yeah, I think we're gonna leave. I was like, whoa, what just happened? You were literally about to bring this kid home together. It's like, whoa, out of nowhere. So
Well, I fucking botched it then. That's basically what
It
happened.
was a little bit of a botch, but it was kind of like they were. And when he left and went to the bar, they were like, "So who's your friend?" This is the part I skipped out.
Oh, okay.
Like, who's your friend?
I like hearing
And
that.
I'm like, that's my best bud from our fraternity brothers, or our dads were fraternity brothers, grew up together, and
Bang,
we
bang.
kind of grew up together in California when we were there, and he's a
Tamarack.
good kid, and they were like, he's good looking, right? And I was like, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but you got to talk to him when he comes back. As soon as Brian comes back, it's like 6 beer turned into like 18 beers. I don't know what happened, but your switch flipped, and
Oh, it's just because I don't remember a word. I don't even remember meeting twins,
yeah, that's bad.
which is bad. Because by the time you picked me up, I probably was 15 to 20 deep.
Sure.
I've been going.
You hold your composure for 15 to 20 deep. very
Couldn't
well.
hold himself for one night.
But I
One
couldn't.
night.
But I couldn't hold it for an extra 3.
Just that one beer. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But I don't remember it, which is another problem. Which
Worst
is
part
called-
was they were like, have him follow me on Instagram. Like on my Instagram, and I see her later, and I'm like drunk as hell. I'm like,
Well, we gotta find her right now. We gotta pull her up. Yo, Hefe, can you pull her up?
Can we get on a call?
Can you pull her up?
we should get on FaceTime. I just the problem is
Can we get on a FaceTime or something?
here's the main issue that lies. The T-Bird me was a little. I had some beers too.
Maybe they weren't twins. Maybe you just
No. They were
You
100
seen
bias.
doubles? Were you seen double?
No, 100% twins.
Okay.
100% down for the BG.
Trust me.
Okay.
But the catch that I
Woo.
yeah, it's,
Oh my.
actually they were Suey pigs. I think they were Arkansas.
No
guys.
shit.
Yeah, Arkansas or TCU.
They're fucking hogs, man. Then we got a real situation.
Yeah, dude. If they were hogs, who knows what would have happened that night?
They would have hog-tied me.
For sure.
Possibly you.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there
Who
could have
remembers?
been a loop in on that.
There's definitely a loop in because you were the only one who was talking English with them.
That's true. That's true.
I was talking tongues.
The problem that resonated was that I was drunk too, and I didn't set the hook hard enough for my boy. So when they were like, "Yeah, he's so hot," like we both broke up with our boyfriends. I was like, "Oh, my boy's gonna capitalize on this," and my problem was I didn't capitalize for him,
Okay.
and I should have.
You should, since this is going to be, your parents are going to be watching this, maybe you start.
Well, Hefman, we're talking to the people. We're talking to youngs.
All right.
I'm fucking hot.
I'm going to go get the next sponsor.
2 girls, 1 BG.
Exactly.
Anybody else hot?
Figure out
2
something.
twins.
How am I going to work with
They would
one
do-
and you let alone I got 2?
Yeah, screwball.
Well, they're not.
I have to send it to them.
If you say they're sponsoring, then
Say this is a
Marketing
popular
people.
college drink that's going around now.
no, not college. You gotta get more than that.
You know, but the guy that was with it was first. You can say
Popular guest.
it was Fireball. But
Hey, here we
now-
go. Here we go. We're
but now
filming.
it's
We're
peanut butter.
already filming right now.
The owner's out of San Clemente, California.
Hey, Carson. Pop up. Hey, Carson. Carson, do you like peanut butter?
Love it.
What do you put it on?
Chocolate.
Chocolate? And you mix it with chocolate?
Yeah.
What do you do peanut butter with?
Normally whiskey.
You do it with whiskey?
No,
Then we got a great drink for you, man. We got Screwball. Have you ever heard of this?
Screwball. No. Never
Peanut
had
butter whiskey. So we got peanut butter whiskey Screwball. And basically what this is, it's if you want a peanut butter jelly sandwich, but you're trying to get drunk, this is your Huckleberry.
it. Make your face twitch. Oh, that's smooth. Smooth as a.
Woo!
Smooth as a camel's back.
If you're trying to drink anything and smooth as a camel's back,
Smooth as a camel's back.
but the camel has humps.
Yeah, not this camel. Not that.
Is that a
camel.
lamb?
No, yeah.
Smooth as a lamb.
It's
back.
a
No,
we should
that
say.
that
Is that a
lamb's
lamb?
back
It's
was
a
a little
sheep.
screwed
Sheep.
up now.
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep.
Oh,
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the plural. That's the plural.
Wool. Maybe
It's,
it gives you a warming feeling like wool. You know?
smooth. It tastes like peanut butter. It tastes a little bit of chocolate, actually. A little chocolate aftertaste.
I'm in.
I'm in
I'm
100%. 100%.
That's a good date night for the twins.
For the twins, well, you know what?
We never met.
Who we
If
never
they were
met.
even twins.
We're not sure.
If
We're
the
not
twins,
sure.
if the
We
twins,
know
were-
they're twins. We're just not sure of.
Well, here's the problem, though. I was all screwed out before the twins could
Screwed
even.
out. Screwed out.
Yeah, I was screwed out before.
Had
the
you had
twins
some
even-
screwball, you might have been revived.
I possibly could have been revived, and I like that.
Possibly
I
not
like
it.
it. Exactly.
But we just kinda,
And they're California based, which we like. I mean, we're all born, we're
Yeah,
California kids.
I like California.
In one way, one shape or another. But we had 5 or 6 friends who road tripped up from California to Moab, Utah, and then
Moab.
he, myself, and his older brother road trip from here, Dallas, Texas area, to Moab, and we all met up. And we hadn't seen these cats since high school, so it was pretty funny. So we went on a camping trip, and the first night, obviously, you're gonna get drunk with your buddies the first night on a camping trip. And the bottle we had was Screwball. One of our California buddies, Garrett, brought a bottle of Screwball, and we had never seen it before. And we smelt it, and we were just like, dude, this is something you can just drink straight up. You don't need to chase for this.
Sex in a sleeping bag.
Sex in a sleeping bag. Yeah. There was no sex in any sleeping bags, by the way, on that trip. Strictly males, which was a problem.
No, that's-
which was a problem.
No, camping sometimes I feel like you need just, good old screwball talk. Screwball
So that's
talk
what
should
happened.
be
So that's what happened. We
Not
got
for dunk surf.
So we got screwball talk going.
members only kind of thing.
Yeah, members only type of thing. But we get screwball talk going around the campfire. But then take it away. What happened with dunk surf?
So we were just chilling. We were talking old stories,
Yeah.
like in high school and just growing up.
Yeah.
Just going full 90 degrees, gunner going, senior year of high
Yeah,
school.
yeah, yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah. Well, no, we don't all know that. Only you and I know.
Full 90 degrees outward.
Projectile
out of nowhere.
projectile vomit is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But his problem was.
But none of it was screwball.
It wasn't
screwball. Was
no, but it was so we
Screwball-
ended up
Screwball.
thinking it was screwball at first, but then we actually looked into the DNA of the throw up,
Oh,
and it,
Did we?
dude.
Oh, we did,
He
yeah.
was on the vodka before
Yeah.
we even knew.
The vodka.
He was on fucking whatever type of vodka he was, slamming that before, just getting excited. And then he takes 2 screwballs, and the screwball, the real liquor, told him we got to get the shit liquor out,
Let's get a little shift.
and we have to
Let's
get a
like
shift, and then it
Yeah,
fucked him
yeah,
up.
Yeah. Shift gears. He was in first gear and
He was a
screwball
little.
put
He
him
was a
to
little.
second.
He went definitely early that night. He was out.
Yeah, he was out. Well, I mean, it was like 1 o'clock. I mean, it was early for the camp talk, but he was out. It wasn't the screwball though.
We thought it was.
No, we didn't think it was.
I thought we did at first.
No, because you remember we were like, what did you drink anything before? And he's just
Well,
like
of
straight
course he
vodka.
did.
Of
Oh.
course he did.
Well, I mean, the screwball probably.
The screwball helped him because it
screwball
actually
helped him get
was,
it all out.
It was helping him get it out.
It's a little shit.
And rejuvenated him.
Carson, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So there's an infamous story about somebody going over the handlebars.
Cincinnati.
Yo, can we pan it? Yo, can we pan into Hefe? Can you show the
Yeah,
camera
let
just
me get
just how sweaty you are real quick? This is also Texas, and we're very humid right now.
Very sweaty. We're talking swamp sweaty.
Swamp. Swamp Nation. Swamp. Speaking of swamp, fuck the Gators.
I want to hear the story about. Is it the Great White Buffalo or Cincinnati? What was it?
Cincinnati.
We went Buffalo. We don't talk about.
Well, what happened with Great White Buffalo?
You know,
What?
just long story. We don't have to get into that today.
Oh, the transfusion cart girl. Well, we can talk about
We
her.
can talk about transfusions in general. That
Yeah, that's a new drink. Well,
know
we're still rolling right now, so let's go straight into it.
But you got to
Get over
you
here.
probably move into the
Yeah,
shop.
step on
We
the
gotta,
side.
we gotta move into the header.
But the first couple holes, we really were sucking it up.
Sucking it up.
And then we got excited because on hole 2 there was a cart girl, but it was a false.
False card.
It was a false cart girl because it was just the cart girl's cart, but it was broken down.
There's nothing worse than a false card girl.
It's a false cart girl. I mean, there's literally nothing worse than a false cart girl.
I've never heard of false cart girl before. That's a new term.
Hefe, you never heard of false cart girl?
Never heard of that.
Well,
So here's what a false cart girl is. It's when you're pulling up to the second green, you're all happy, you're like, oh my god, here comes the cart girl. Hit our shots, she's just waiting for us, right?
yeah,
You go up to an abandoned cart and you're like, where's the cart girl?
she's not here.
Is she small enough to hide and see?
Yeah.
Like, where is she?
Yeah.
Gone.
Gonzo. You're thinking maybe she's hiding behind it at first, but
Yeah.
then you show and you do the whole 360 and she's
Like, maybe she's trying to show you something different that you're
Yeah.
not used to, and you're like, whoa,
Exactly.
this is exciting.
Yeah.
It's new.
Yeah.
Maybe it's exotic. Who knows? And then
I know,
you go
well-
up to it, and it's a abandoned cart girl.
Were you thinking anything about that cart when you saw it on hole 2 on the par 3?
The only thing I was thinking about is no one was there. Let's grab as much stuff as we can.
Well, once we knew she wasn't there, but like before, you were just like the cart girl's right there, right?
Yeah, probably around the corner. I can't see her.
Yeah, exactly.
All I could see was the cart at first.
Had this been hole 14, we may have robbed the cart girl.
Probably,
The
but we
baby
might have
cart.
grabbed the cart and ran away.
Well, so
We
what,
may have taken the cart
back
put an
home.
R key, and whoop.
so what you didn't see is Carson and I actually tried to see if we could open up any of those things, but they're smart enough with those carts that
Yeah.
you have to have a key for all those things. You have to have a key.
High school girl
They're
or not,
smarter
they
than the
still-
average
they
Joe.
still, yeah, they still got it.
Exactly. And it's just like, what's going on? Like, all right, they just left all that booze out there for how long? I mean, we don't even know. Could have been out there for 2 hours.
Flash forward to hole 8,
Okay. Yeah.
when we actually see a cart girl.
Yep.
What's everyone think?
Well, we have
Well,
to get
hold
a
on,
drink.
I guess we should start off at the hole.
Yeah.
Hammer our drives.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
Smoker time.
Yep.
That was a pretty good hole for all of us.
Finally, smoke.
Even me.
We all smoke one in the fairway. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
BG hits one right down the cock.
Yeah.
Like literally right down the pipe.
It was probably my best drive of the day. Yeah.
Best drive of the day. We laid up. BG went for it. Unfortunately, going for it sometimes
Unfortunately, it doesn't pay off.
doesn't pay off.
Nope.
Uh,
And we learned
I
from
won't
that.
ask
We
you to
learned
talk.
from
I won't ask you to talk about it, but you did go in the water.
that. I did. Yeah, I did. Moat. It was a moat.
We had some touchy shots. You stuck yours what? 25 feet?
Oh,
25 feet?
almost made that putt though.
Almost made that putt.
So close.
I hit
Too
mine real close.
Oh yeah.
Like high school tight.
Yeah. It was
Like
tight.
high
It was
school
tight.
tight.
It was tight.
It was high school
It was tight.
Real tight.
It was tight.
Real tight.
It was so
It was
high
tight.
school tight that it literally nipped the edge, you know?
Dude, it was prom night.
Yeah, it was prom night.
It was
there.
prom night.
Prom night was there.
It was junior year prom night.
Just missed the prom night score.
Yeah.
Coming back, rammer in there.
Yep.
Little prom night after Bud Light Platinum.
And what's great about your putting is just so you remember how I commented on that. I'm the type of guy who likes to have a nice easy roll in. When he putts, he means business. He wants it center cup, full speed, drop right away.
See, I don't get that because I go full speed all the time. It's not always center cup.
No, that's the problem.
Well,
You
yeah,
miss
that's
center
the
cup and blows it by.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're about 5
But
feet.
I putted great today.
That's why I 3-putt.
So think about that confidence though. This guy's just fucking.
Exactly.
He has to throw down center. He has to throw down center cup every single time he's within 2 feet.
Oh, we got a swimming cat. Swimming cat.
Oh, we got a cat right here. Oh, pumpkin.
Oh, there she goes.
Well, he's out. He's out.
He
He's
goes.
out.
That's kind of what I felt like on my.
That's that's actually a wild cat that keeps popping up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know his name. Well, we named him Pumpkin actually. We do know his name.
So what happened? What happened with Carson and the famous header?
You
Yeah,
love this
let's
one.
get-
You
let's
love
get to
this
this
one.
story.
We're not a Satanist just yet.
Yeah.
All right, right.
But no, it's vodka, ice, ginger ale, and a splash of grape juice. Look,
Preferably
Two-
crunchy ice though.
crunchy ice,
Yeah.
pebble
suck
ice, like
on
the
it.
Chick-fil-A ice.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A
Pebble ice, crunchy
that's-
ice, same
that's
thing, same thing. Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
That makes it, and then you have two limes in there. You're good to go. A little splash.
You do
grape
two?
juice.
He loves the limes.
Yeah, because
He
remember
said it
he asked
twice
her.
today.
Yeah,
He's
goes,
like, "You got the limes," and she's like,
She forgot
"Lemons, too bad I like limes."
Yeah.
She
Well,
forgot.
I remember that. Yeah.
Didn't she forget him though? We were almost without limes.
You
We
You're
were
like,
almost
and
without
then you
limes,
reminded
bro.
her,
We
you're
were
like,
almost
limes.
without.
And she's
So
like, oh
you
my
know
gosh, I
what?
almost
Yo,
forgot.
give her credit though. She was a youngin'. She was a youngin'.
Probably
17?
17.
Dude, that creeped me out, man. Because I mean,
No. She was just going into college, so she's probably 18.
yeah, and we won't name.
She was young for a
We
cart
don't.
girl,
We
though.
won't name where
The
she's
ones
going to
that we've
college.
seen.
But she was too young. She was too young to be hanging
was
out
nice,
with.
though. She was
to be
nice.
hanging out with old
She
timers
was
out
nice.
on the course.
She was
You
nice.
know?
She did give a good pour though. She had a steady hand. Yeah. Steady
Yeah,
hand.
she wasn't shaky.
She wasn't shaky.
She wasn't shaky.
She was one of those cart girls who's hung over from 3 a.m. in the morning from.
Well, you think they're hungover? Or you think they're nervous?
Nervous.
No, hung over, man. I think-
Okay.
Yeah, we're on a part-time blackout here. I don't pay the bill on time, so it sometimes happens.
You pay every bill.
Once in a while.
So aside from transfusion, what happened to your head that day? Let's get
My
into that
head?
header story.
Oh, the
What did-
header.
I still haven't-
Woo!
I
I
still
wasn't
haven't
there.
heard
I wasn't
the- I
there.
haven't
I
heard
wasn't
the
there.
story.
Oh, I was there.
You tell the story
Are you
as best
talking
you can. As
Are
best
you
you
talking
can.
about soccer or what are we talking about?
No,
this
this
is
No, he's not playing a sport.
this is freshman year
Of
like
high
what is
school?
it, 6 years ago? Wow.
Freshman year of high school or college?
High school.
Oh man.
So what's great about
long time ago. These guys were seniors in high school.
So what's
same
great?
high
Wait,
school.
can I pause you real quick?
Yeah.
So what's great about him being a freshman in high school is he looks up to his seniors because his brother.
young cat, dude.
He's the young cat, but his older brother is one of my best friends. He and I are best friends, and we're seniors, and we're on the varsity lacrosse team. And he makes varsity as a freshman, so then we take him under our wing. He's always been under our wing. when he's in middle school.
More like I was under my own wing. I was just right beside him.
But you knew, like, you're just like, I want to hang out with the seniors.
What were the
right here.
hazing?
These are my boys.
What were the hazing traditions? Did you get your buzz cut? Did you,
Dude.
But
Yeah.
the header, I think it was right before season. Like I think
Yeah.
maybe right outside Christmas break.
Yeah.
Me and my friends, we loved making these dirt bike trails outside because we lived by a canyon,
Yup.
Dove Canyon,
I've been there. Yeah.
and we made a couple jumps. And I know the first couple of jumps we made were easy, they were fine, and we went off them. But we wanted to make even one that was even bigger, so we kind of just started from scratch, and we
By
made one
nature.
probably I want to say 5 feet off the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably right here if this was the ground.
You thought
And
you were
I don't jump off usually of bikes or anything.
I've never
I'm
even
not-
seen him
I'm
on a
not-
BMX bike.
No,
to
no,
this
no.
point. Yeah.
I don't do that.
I didn't know he was
I
doing
don't,
this.
I don't
shit.
do that kind of
You
stuff.
don't even jump off the stairs.
No,
He doesn't even jump on the stairs.
No,
He
even
doesn't even roll down.
You
the
run
stairs.
up
Well,
the stairs?
okay,
You
yes,
run
I
up
jump
the
off the
stairs,
stairs, but when you put me on some sort of vehicle or some sort of I don't know, it was tough.
Yeah.
But I went for it. Both my friends got it. One of my friends was very close to doing the same thing as me, Zach. You know who you are. You were very close, but you made it. And then I went after you,
Okay.
and I was totally committed until the very last second of
No,
going
you
off
gotta
the
go
jump.
full in, man.
I
no
went
matter
full
what.
speed, and then at the very end, I'm like, I don't know why, I felt something was weird, and I went full scorpion handlebars. I went full throttle.
He went full face.
We have a
into the
picture.
dirt.
If we can upload the picture.
No, we
Go
got-
face, hit the ground. The bottom of the seat slides open and hits my head.
Yeah.
The rest is history. I got a
Well,
hole
we don't
hole
know.
in my mouth.
Yeah. So you got stitched up,
I got stitched up
Yeah.
right here.
and then you had to miss like a week of practice.
Wait, the handlebar went
No.
through your mouth, or you just?
No, so I went full handlebars, hit the ground, and the seat rose up and hit me right in the lip. Cause when I went full handlebars, I hit the ground, and then I slid,
Seat rode up on you.
and the seat rode up on me and hit me.
Yeah, no, it's really bad. And the back tire actually came over and hit the back of his head, so we thought he had a concussion too.
I don't.
So we didn't know.
I was
Dude,
fine.
now that you're on the ground, what did you tell your
I don't
parents?
know.
What did you tell your parents?
I told him. I told him that was I didn't want to tell him because of course I wanted knowing me back in high school. I wanted to go back a week later and try that jump, finish that jump, which I did. I did go back a week later and finish that jump.
There you go.
But I ended up telling him that I was jogging home because I was late, and I
Late
tripped
for what?
dinner. I don't know.
Dinner?
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I fell on my face, and yeah, went full retard.
So the only reason it's funny, it might not be funny to like the outside viewers, especially like Tanner too.
No,
But
I think it's hilarious.
no, and all of a sudden, he has a big time injury that's just gonna throw him off on the sidelines, and
Done.
for God knows what reason.
Done.
And he comes to him and he tells him, "I fell down running home." For
I still
dinner."
played. I didn't,
For dinner.
I didn't, yeah.
Yeah, what happened in the man cave?
So then we have the man cave up in California, and your dad's been there. You never went there, man.
If I did, I wasn't able to enjoy it.
Oh no. Well, what do you mean?
They're probably like 7. Who knows?
No, dude.
12, 13.
Dude, your dad came in. I remember your dad came in because he was repping Caps gear because he came in the day that the Caps were playing somebody in the playoffs, and we watched that game. And we're talking like I'm in high school, like I'm early high school. And so I go through the video and then I screenshot at the perfect moment, and I have a perfect picture of him in midair over the handlebars. And then we go to FedEx and we get that shit literally posterized, and we put it on I don't know, it's like a 8x10,
6x10.
just yeah. And we put that in the man cave, and we have so many parties for the rest of high school for the next 2 years in the man cave. Chicks walking up to it. Who's that? A dude literally going over the handlebars. Who is that? And it's just somebody about to eat shit. And we're just like, oh, that's our boy
Fully-
Carson.
Fully committed, but at the last second, not. That's
He's
why he
midair
wanted to-
in the picture, and
Usually
that's
I'm
we're gonna
always
put it
committed.
we're gonna
That
put it
was
in the
the one
video.
time in my life I was never.
Yeah.
I didn't commit.
You would have been
One time
fine
in
if
my
you
life.
committed 100%.
Yeah.
We don't know. Actually, we do know.
Can I ask? This will be a fun segment, I think.
Yeah.
Let's talk about landlords in college.
Mm.
Like, what's up with landlords in college? I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
I,
I'm not there.
I'm
yet.
not really sure.
listen, you have a different experience with your landlord because I don't even know who my landlord was.
Well, let's keep going with that. Who is your landlord?
I don't
Who
know.
is your landlord in
I don't
college?
know.
No idea.
No idea. Never met her. Never met her, him, whatever, he, she.
How about
suffix.
yours? You got a landlord in college, Spitter?
Yeah, kind of know. Don't yet.
What do
don't
you?
know?
I haven't had a house yet.
What do you mean?
Apartment complex.
You've
whatever.
You've lived in the.
Building, yeah, alright.
What the fuck is RA?
I haven't lived in the house yet.
But what's
On
RA?
campus.
What is
Just
RA?
someone that, like,
Room assistant. Yeah, room
Yeah.
administrator. or
yeah,
some
something
bullshit.
like that. They check over you. I
How's
guess.
your RA? Is she hot?
Well, I know RA. I had an RA. Dude, my RA was Sangeet.
All right, how about we elevate it? RA and then landlords. Let's start with RAs.
I love my RA.
Alright, yeah, first year.
Guy,
alright,
gal,
sick.
He was a guy, dude. He's from Nepal.
Oh,
His name's
fuck.
Sangeet.
Oh, fuck.
This guy's name's Sangeet. He's from Nepal.
Hear this.
Yeah, I don't know where he went, dude. Our producer has left, by the way.
Producer has left the building.
to the fans, the producer has left the building. We have no idea where he went.
I'll tell this story again because he'll think this is so goddamn funny.
Okay.
But my, and I don't know, you haven't heard this story, which is great, and neither of you, obviously. So, my dorm mates, so the way it worked was there was a bathroom, us 4, and then 4. So, 8 people shared a bathroom, right? In South Quad in Carolina.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people
Columbia.
sharing a bathroom, right? But you had the luxury of going into your own room, and you had your little living space, which is about as big as this fucking tub. And long story short, Elaine was our room administrator, or whatever they call it. Stupid, right? Yeah, I mean, literally, we had a couch right here and a TV right here.
you just said
Like,
it was big.
yeah, we're watching the Super
Tub's
Bowl.
not big,
We're watching-
people.
not, no, it's not.
big.
We're watching the Super Bowl.
But I love how you compare it. You're just like as big as this fucking tub.
And the tub's great, but I mean, it's
No, I know, no.
So you're sitting right next to the goddamn TV. You got the couch right
No,
here.
it's
You got
great,
your
it's
knees
great.
up to here. We're watching
Yeah,
Super Bowl 50. Like,
yeah,
oh my God, Panthers right up
Yeah,
there.
it's bad. It's
Holy
bad.
shit, that's a
Long
long
story
time ago.
Yeah, long.
He's a
ass-
Panthers
that's
fan,
my-
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
No
we were in the Super Bowl.
way.
I
Yeah,
shattered
yeah.
my phone that night. Anyway, that's a whole different story. That's a good story too.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, Elaine hammering us, right? Like, hey, no alcohol. We all got alcohol charges. Toph ended up drug dealing out of my room. We called him Topher. Fucking Trap Lord McGee, shout out Topher. Trapping out of our room, it was greatness. But long story short, she always gave us the benefit of the doubt. She thought one of us was cute. We couldn't figure out which one she thought was cute. Figured it out on the last moving date. But our suite mates, Jack Berg, this guy, wanted to build a porch out of his goddamn room. So, you know, like pull-up bars, right?
Yeah.
How you pull them, like you put them on the door handle. So think about your room, like your outside window for a dorm room. So think about a pull-up bar and creating a porch. That's how creative this kid was. He wanted to create a porch to smoke weed outside of our dorm room. It was greatness. It was awesome. It was fantastic. So we're all sitting there, and you know, Elaine, we had just had this meeting, all this stuff, and Berg comes to me and he goes, "You didn't pledge or anything. We're just, you know, we're just suite mates." And Berg looks at me and he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna build a fucking porch out of my room. What do you think?" I go, "Dude, how are we getting the lumber in here?" He goes, "Elaine's going to bed at 11. I already talked her up." And I go, "So she's got the hots for you?" He goes, "Yeah, she's got the hots for you." All right, perfect. So 11 o'clock at night, it's probably October, like right after a football game or something. It's like Friday or Saturday night. Like, it was a busy night, but she was like doing something else because it was a busy night. So we loaded all this shit from Home Depot. Like, I'm talking like lumber, hacksaws, like
Back before it got expensive.
Power drill, Step Brothers version. No power tools, Dave.
No power tools, Brennan.
That was literally Elaine. No power tools. Literally us jackasses loading in lumber, like running through the holes with like big ass plywood. Like, I'm talking like 10-foot plywood. This is cool. Like running in with plywood, all this stuff. We're like hacksawing at night. And like using the power saw and everything, and we end up building this porch. We're drunk as shit doing this porch. Build this porch, and we build it so it's like a literally like a pull-up bar off a doorknob, but it's off of a ledge like this, just like this. But this is our dorm window. It's about this big. The platform goes out to here, and we like worked on this for probably 2 weeks, and we always did it at night when Elaine was doing something with her boyfriend, or maybe she was gay or girlfriend. She was that type of person.
Maybe she was gay. Wait, Elaine possibly was gay?
Elaine might have been bumping tacos. We're not sure.
Oh my God,
Tacos.
bumping tacos. I love that. That is, you know what, trademark that right here. I like
Anyways,
that.
so we created this thing that like hung off the ledge like this, and it was a platform. And we get it set, and it's like right after we beat Vanderbilt, I think we get it set. And we're doing this in the fall. I don't know why we're doing. We should have done this in the spring. I don't know why we're doing it in the fall. Fucking hook it onto the ledge, put it out there, and Berg goes, "Dude, it's perfect." I go, "Dude, it's not gonna hold anybody." He goes, "Come on, we can do it." I'm like, "All right." So we're like getting out of this window, like this window's like this big, and Berg's like, "I'm going out there." Berg sits out there. And he goes, "Pass me the bong." He like passes the bong, like he's sitting out there, like, and he's having a jolly old time on himself. We're like, surely it can't hold two. Next thing we know, Berg's girl that he's hanging out with at the time comes out. Two sitting on the ledge. We're like, all right, this is working. How about three? Three sitting on the ledge.
Okay.
There's a little bit of room. Like, maybe
Test the
we can
waters.
afford-
Test the waters.
We're all sitting out here. I'm the fourth one. I get on the ledge because I was the one helping him. We're all sitting on the ledge, and he goes, "Let's pass it around," and we just all have a good time. And literally, we had a ledge, a porch to smoke on at the end of the night, or you know, just chirp about whatever it was, like talk shit about girls, whatever. And we'd go out there at the end of the night, and we'd be sitting on a porch, our freshman year, on a porch outside our window, and the hedge. The best part was the hedges covered us, so you couldn't see anything from the outside, so we were just staring at these bushes, so it was perfect.
Yeah.
And we're sitting out on the ledge that we built outside this guy's window. The only problem was there were a bunch of bugs in his room because he couldn't shut his damn window. He didn't care.
He'd have a screen?
Well, yeah, he put up like some like cardboard where he could like when he went to sleep or like
he
was like hooking up with his chick.
So
he
the
was,
entire day he has fucking mosquitoes and shit just rolling through.
But the best part was,
Can we take a break to just see his arm is still over water?
after we were moving out, what we did was we were like, "What do we do with this porch?" And Bird goes, "Fuck it, let's throw it in the bushes." And we threw it off the bushes. Who know what happened to it? It was just sitting in the bushes.
Yo, you never told us, where the fuck is Birch from?
Ohio.
He's
Columbus.
Ohio guy, Columbus
Ohio.
guy? Okay.
And honestly, I have no idea what he's doing. His dad was a physical trainer. He was ripped always, so he's
Really?
probably doing some shit.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
world, but
He's a big Blue Jackets guy?
big Blue Jackets guy.
Okay.
Like, always watched Blue Jackets game. Always was a big Reds fan. Like,
Yeah.
big into Ohio State. Was
Ohio
his
State,
thing.
yeah.
He was really depressed like his freshman year, honestly, and I think that's probably why he built the porch because all his buddies were
So you're thinking that the porch was like something for him to do to like get his
yeah,
mind off different
get
shit?
his mind off it, and, like
Yeah,
hang
yeah.
out with girls and like meet them and all
Yeah.
that shit. And it was funny, man. Like when we had 4 out there, it was sketchy, but it was fun.
Oh, I
It was
bet.
fun.
Oh, bless you.
I don't know. That's probably my craziest freshman story, but.
That's a great freshman story.
Probably
should
should
have.
have.
Dude, why are you sweating so much?
Because it's 100 degrees out here.
Look at the yo. We gotta get a camera that pans into his back though.
The best part
Look at
is,
his back.
let me tell you this, Tub Talks.
Yo, look at his
Kurt,
back.
Tub Talks, you won't believe.
I haven't told you that story. It's the funniest fucking story. It's a great story.
He's real sweater. Talking rainforest sweater.
Charge it.
But here's really what was bad. I'm so happy I went inside. Is that when I went inside, I realized there was a lot of smoke in the kitchen, and then I thought to myself,
Burner was still on?
the toast that Brian had put in an hour and a half ago.
Oh my word, dude.
Oh, is it burnt? No shit, it's burnt. What do you mean? Shit. It's been
Yo,
a fucking
Bring it
hour.
on Tub Talks. Bring it on Tub Talks right now.
I'll go get it, but you guys got to get back.
Is
in.
it black?
We
Is it
live?
black?
What do we got here? Oh, just.
Are we still rolling?
I'm gonna bring
Yo.
some for the guys. Tough times, unfortunately.
Oh my fuck.
Yo,
crazy,
just a
man.
second. Let me. Oh my god.
Oh my!
Those look like Oreos, yo.
Yeah, that's the. That's
Hey, anyone want any crostinis? Fresh out of the oven, buddy.